So your traditional garage, or people who are probably not quite as good at fault finding, they'll go to connector, rightly so, and they'll say, I've got a ground and I've got 14.3 volts with battery support on, so therefore it must be a LIN bus fault. Well, you'll not get anything on LIN bus now because it's deactivated, it's not needed. You could scope the LIN bus, but how about, what if we have a voltage drop? You might not think so because the cable is so extremely thick, but it can happen. So let's put an halogen bulb on and see if we can get the same result. So what we'll do now, we'll just test the halogen bulb, just to make sure we've got a good working bulb. You can put it on battery live and ground. We've got a good bulb there, so that's okay. So now we'll just test that wire. As you can see, we've got a massive voltage drop. We've got resistance in the wire, or we've got resistance on the ground, but look, having said that, looking at that there now, we don't have any resistance on the ground. It's a problem with the relay, I'm guessing. So that's why when you need a lot of current to drive something, if you have a voltage drop, it won't basically drive it. And then we have our 7 watt, which doesn't need hardly anything to drive it. But there you are, it's actually staying dim and it's going really, taking ages. And that there now is trying to get over the resistance in the circuit. It's building up and building up, and it's going to get hot that somewhere in that wire. So we've got a big problem there, haven't we? Now, if you think you've not got a ground, you can just put this on here and it'll light up the bulb if there's no ground. I'll explain that in a later video, but a good way to test for a ground is if you haven't got one, it'll light up because there'll be voltage on it. So it looks like we've got a relay problem, doesn't it? And the reason I use this as the last resort is because if you've got really bad voltage drop, it won't even light that up. Now, it's an unbelievable situation, a wire as thick as that, and it comes from this relay here. And there's a story to this car. The air conditioning has stopped working, the high voltage system. The compressor is just down there where that orange plug is. Because if you've no airflow here, in front of the vehicle, because the fan's buggered, then it's not going to work, is it? So there's either a problem with the wire, which is extremely unlikely unless it's had an accident damage or something, or there's a problem with relay. So what we need to do, if we've got a voltage drop, which we have definitely, is we need to now pierce this, because it's the easiest way, and then we'll glue it back up and tape it up so there'll be no water going. Don't worry, it's the only way I can do it really. Or it could even be something's wrong with this connector here, loose for example, because it is a bit hot, but they don't look loose to the. We can even do a voltage drop just on there first, and if we get like a massive drop, then we know it's this, don't we? Actually, sorry, that's the, so we've got a voltage going in there now, and we've got literally nothing coming out, and that is the other end of that wire. So it's a bit weird that we've got nothing coming out, isn't it? Man, that's a bit strange, frankly. So we're going to do now this functional check of the fan, which is really handy, and it'll activate it for 20 seconds, and we'll see if it works. Right, it still don't seem to be working now. Yeah, so the relay's failed again, look, you see. So it won't do it. So when it's under load, it's failing. Yeah. We've got still got a massive voltage. Oh, look, it's working again. Nah, look, it's faulty again. Bloody thing. It's a shame that. I wanted to at least get it working.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't.
Right. Right, we've got our ignition on now, so feed in and a nice juicy feed out. So we should have a nice feed out onto our fan. Let's try it. I'm activating that fan now, see if it works. Yeah, it works. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to raise these fault codes. I've got another thought, I've had it about a week now. Bloody laryngitis probably. I'll erase the fault codes, and then I'm going to do a test again. I'm going to measure the current draw of the fan just in case it's burning the relay out. We could probably work out what the current jaw should be according to the wattage of the fan. I can't remember what size it is. I'll have to try and find that location. But we'll use Ohm's law and we'll calculate the current draw and see if it matches our meter. Because we don't want to change this relay thinking that, you know, it's okay. It was just a knackered relay. What if the fan's burning it out, you know, but the fan's drawing too much current constantly? I doubt it, but anything's possible, isn't it? So these are the fault codes. Fan 3 and 2 stages not working, restricted motor function, fan fault with potential risk. Air conditioning compressor closed down due to excessive pressure in refrigerant system. This is the most important one. Refrigerant is getting so hot because the fan isn't working that it's increasing the pressure inside the system and then it shuts it down. That's very important, is that. These ones, not sure why the fuel sensors are playing up, but I guess what's happened here is they've done the pressure sensor and forgot to erase the fault codes from the tank after. These ones are a bit more serious, but you know, not to worry about them for the moment because it's only in for the fan. I have to apologise, my voice is going, I'm losing my voice at the moment, bad throat. So let's erase them faults now, because I've now fixed it. And let's see what comes back, shall we? I'm thinking. So Ohm's law, everyone says it's useless. In this case it wasn't. So how do I want to make sure my fan isn't knackering my new relay up? We don't know why the old relay failed. Well, all we need is Ohm's law. Current equals power divided by voltage. Dead simple. I is current, power, voltage. So 60 amps is what we got on our amp clamp. So it's an 850 watt fan. And we use 14 volts because when the DC-DC converter's on from the electrical machine electronics, because it's a hybrid car, it won't be 12, it'll be 14. So to make it more accurate, we don't use 12, we use 14 volts. So you just take 850 divided by 14, and that gives you 60 amps. And that's what we measured. So in my eyes, there's nothing wrong with the fan, or at least at the time of test. Let's check this out. On the whole, it doesn't look so bad inside. It's so heavy duty, it's unbelievable. I was imagining there was some massive resistance between these points here. And if you look at it, they are a bit iffy. As you can see, they are one. There's more of a gap on one side than the other. If I put feeler gauges in there, there'll probably be a couple of thou of a gap there. It's not much, but it's enough. When you're dealing with 60 amp current, it's enough, is that? If I had a better camera, I'd try and see if there's any spatter where it's been getting hot. I'd love a better setup, really. I'll just bend this open there because it's scrap anyway. Yeah, there is like some sort of spatter where it's been getting hot. Little dot there where it's been arcing, you can just see, and it's all pitted to bugger it, that look. So the voltage drop is in between them points there, I'm guessing, because it's rusted and pitted and everything like that. Well, I hope you liked that video. Please keep going. We're nearly at 5,000 followers now on my TikTok, and my YouTube's coming up to 4,000 subscribers. So please click the subscribe on my YouTube channel if you already haven't, or if you haven't visited my channel, please go over there and visit it. And if you're on TikTok, just a like and maybe a share and a comment, because I love hearing all your positive comments about how you like my videos and how you like my fault finding techniques. Until next time, stay tuned, loads of cool videos. Just don't have any time to make them, but they're coming.